It doesn't matter if you're drinking a cup of coffee, green tea, or an extremely strong energy drink. Caffeine will definitely get you hyped and energetic for the day, especially right after you wake up. You definitely will feel more alert, your concentration levels will skyrocket, but all in all, the question is, how does caffeine affect your sleep? Many people don't know this, but the craziest aspect of drinking coffee or energy drinks is this. It can dramatically affect your sleep quality at night and increase the time it takes for you to fall asleep. We've all experienced laying in bed for 2 to 3 hours and not being able to get that desired instant baby sleep. Remember that sleep where you just pass out? Now, let's not get away from the obvious. Caffeine is the most used stimulant in the body. From affecting your mood, memory, and alertness, it is the most desired drug to mankind. But why does this happen? The main reason is because it speeds up messages between the brain and your body. The stimulants in caffeine literally jumpstart your day, causing us to be as alert as possible, especially if we have a long day ahead of us. This is why you see so many people temporarily feeling awake right after a cup of coffee. If you look at them, it looks like they had a pleasant full 12 hours of sleep, the best night ever. But this isn't the only emotional benefit. By blocking adenosine in the brain, it makes us more responsive to dopamine. Remember that hormone that makes you extremely satisfied and motivated? And the cherry on top, caffeine causes the brain to produce adrenaline. Have you ever experienced a feeling of exhilaration and just wanting to take over the world? Everything in sight and whatever you want to do, you know it can be done. So much energy, so much drive. Well, that's what caffeine does. Now, although these are all positive, let's talk about how it can negatively alter our sleep patterns. By producing high levels of adenosine, especially at night, it can cause us to feel extremely alert and make it harder to drift off into a deep, deep sleep. This is why taking an espresso around 8 or 9 at night might not be the best thing, because it interferes with our sleep and all the inducing hormones correlated with nighttime sleep. Many don't know this, but when we consume caffeine, especially in the day, there is a reduction of melatonin. Remember that one, the sleep promoting hormone? Studies show that results of caffeine can last for a very long time in the body. Some say it takes about 6 hours for just half of caffeine's effects to be rid from the body. Many of those patients who stopped drinking caffeine even 6 hours before their bedtime had their total hours of sleep cut by a whole hour. Can you believe this? That's how shocking the findings were. No one wants to spend hours in their bed tossing and churning when they could be in a deep and calm sleep cycle. Nonetheless, it's not about the amount of hours of sleep that's reduced, it's the quality as well. What caffeine does is reduce the slow wave sleep, otherwise known as the deep stages of sleep. Remember, 8 hours of deep sleep versus 8 hours of sleep where you're waking up 10 times in the middle of the night is a huge difference. I hope you like this video, and I hope it can greatly educate you on the effects of caffeine and when to manage your drinking throughout the day. Remember again, people, we're not telling you not to drink caffeine, just manage the times of the day that you're drinking it. Thank you, and have a blessed rest of the day,